and a 6 and a 7 and an 8. 1, 2, and here's a 3 and 3. When I find myself in times I'm sorrow, Southern Mary comes to mind. Sip water willow, so it is. And when the mountain's fighting, you are standing by in front of my eyes. Sip water willow, so it is. So it is. So it is. Yes, so it is. So it is. Sip water willow, so it is. I wrote that. Thank you so much. And kindly, that's a song that came to me in the night, and I got out of bed to write it down. I was like, okay, that's very good. I know even most of the words that I'm saying, they're not even full-blown words yet. I'm not trying to play them off like if they're words. I can tell, you can tell that they're not all words. And it's just because when you're writing a song, and I don't know if anybody here has written a song, but it's very hard to pick a word because every word that you pick is actually a bunch of words that you didn't pick. So that makes it really difficult. But I already know musically what the next part is going to be. It's going to be like a beatbox, and then after, I'm going to have a rap after the thing that I just sang. And then I'm going to have a rap. Hopefully I can get one of my favorites to do it. I would love to have Mrs. Elliott do the rap if I can get her, but I don't know that I can. And if not, then I'll just do my best Mrs. Elliott impression. I would never do that. And then I'll come back and I'll end on the chorus just to end on a high and just go. And so it is, kapow, ka-ching. So that's after one of my inspirations, Mika. Can I please get a vowel?
Oh.
Very good, very fast. Can I get a consonant?
R.
R over here. Okay, everyone's trying. Can I get a vowel?
A.
A. Can I get another vowel?
M.
M. That's good. Nothing can contain you. You're an open mind. And I think that's really good and special. Thank you for being here. M. Can I have a consonant like M? W. Thank you. Can I have a vowel?
O.
O. What? You're against that? Is that against what you like? Can I have another vowel? Oh, I can go I. That one's exciting because we haven't had it. You as well, but I like that for some reason I can't explain right now. Can I have a consonant? F. F. Yes? S. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. This is your name as an audience. Your name as an audience is Oram Voice. Wow. That's beautiful. Oram Voice. You can give yourselves a big round of applause for being born. Welcome, Oram. Thank you. You are Oram. I am Lara, and there are just 3 things that you need to know about me for us to get started. Oram. The first thing is anything that happens in this room today, I will tell everybody about it, okay? That's just the truth. There's nothing really that can happen here that I will keep secret in any capacity. If something happens and you say, hey, Lara, seriously, I do not want anybody to know about that. Please, will you not tell anybody? I say, hey, I won't. And then if anybody kind of asks me, I'm going to be telling them. That's honest, and you need to know that about me. That's the first thing. Second thing is, this is my voice. I'm not putting on like gotta go on the stage. Gotta put on my fun voice. I live like this. This is what I'm like all of the time. Every day I wake up, I check, hey, that's still it? Yeah. That's going to be it still. I have this all of the time. And I have sex sometimes, and I go, I love that! I do. I say, can you do that same thing but slow? It's another thing. Another thing I say, and those are the two and only things I will ever say during sex. This is my all of the time voice, and I'm hard of hearing, and people say, oh, Lara, you should preface with that. You should tell people that you're hard of hearing, because that's why you talk like that. I want you to know that the hard of hearingness is actually unrelated to the voice. It's unrelated, and I know it for a fact because my older sister, she happens to be hard of hearing, and she speaks what people call normal. So it's not relevant, not related to a voice in any way, shape, or form. This is my all of the time voice. Last thing you need to know about me is I am not wearing a retainer in my mouth. That is a question that I am getting on the reg. Hey, Lara, is that a retainer in your mouth? Is that metal or plastic? You have metal in your mouth? No. I do not have a retainer. I don't wear a retainer. I swallowed it a long time ago. Stop asking about the retainer! It's in my stomach. And that's where it'll stay if I have anything to say about it. Those are the three things that you need to know about me, Odam. And you need to know them because we are in a relationship. This is a relationship. And in a relationship, there's one thing that's very important. I've learned there's one thing that's very important, and that is to be honest. It is very important to be honest in a relationship, which is why I'm just gonna be honest with you right now and tell you I am already in a relationship. Is that even that bad? Is that even so bad? I am. I'm in a relationship with a man named Fernando. Gracias. He's wonderful, he's funny, and he's smart, and he's a writer, and he's emotionally intelligent, which is different than smart, and he has no sense, and he's got no sense of smell. Hey, that's awesome. Can I say that? I would go ahead and say that is the best disability that you can have in a partner. Is that too soon for me to say? I just think, like, if I could pick one, it would have been that one. I got it for free. That's the best disability that you can have in a partner because, of course, as a partner, you can be nasty. You can. You can be as nasty as you want all of the time. There's no limit to the nasty. Of course, yeah, it's not good to be too nasty because then you have to live in the nasty as well. And that part, honestly, you forget about. Sometimes we're eating and I'm like, I could just fart. Right now, I just could. But then, of course, now I have to eat in a fart. You know what I mean? And before that, I was eating in clean air just a minute ago. And he's in there too, but he doesn't even know, you know? So it's like, who am I really pranking? If not just me. Sometimes we're having sex and I'm like, I could just fart. But same thing, really. That's gonna be mostly bad for me personally. And I can tell you're thinking, Lara, but what about the sound of your farts, you deaf-ass bitch? Don't call me that. Sorry, I don't like that. I'll have you know that my farts, they truly do not have any sound. And that's the truth that I'm telling you. It's not like a tree fell in the forest type of situation. Ha ha. And the sound is there and the joke's on me. Not at all. My farts, they truly do not have any sound because I have what's called a butt cheek gap. Do you know about this? You heard about this, Autumn? A butt cheek gap, it just means that you heard? My ass cheeks, they do not touch each other. So I've got like a small gap between my ass cheeks. Just small, sliver. Small. It's a small gap. We all know that most of the sounds of people's farts are coming from the stress that the air is going through in order to make it through the cheeks. You know what I'm talking about? So this is my impression of most people's farts. My impression of most people's farts. Yeah, be there soon. So this is my impression of my farts. They can go back in if they want. They can go in, they can dance. There's a wide, not wide, there's a thin space. And that means, of course, that if in the rare occasion that I am not wearing underwear and I am turned around. Yeah, you're gonna be able to see my asshole. Small! I'm talking small! What that means about Fernando and I is that we've got complementary disabilities, which is really nice in a relationship. I'd say it's the one thing that really matters in a relationship, that you complement each other. He can't smell, I can't hear so much, so we just hang around each other, you know? Just in case there's an alarm or a gas leak. It's very important for us. We're like each other's service dogs. And we just stay close. It's really good to compliment each other in a relationship. You and me, Oram, we compliment each other. I talk, you listen. Very good so far. And I make jokes, and you laugh sometimes. And I tell you about what it's like to be in my relationship with Fernando, and you learn how to be in this relationship with me. We complement each other. And you will learn. I know that you'll learn because I am in my very first adult relationship. And that's the one where you're just learning all of the time. Not my real first one because I was in one when I was 16. But I don't feel anything towards my 16-year-old self except like disdain. I know you're like supposed to like hug your inner child, but I don't like that bitch. I don't want anything to do with her. I feel like if I saw her at a party and she's like excited to see me because it's me and she thinks we're the same and she'd be like, Lara, how you doing? What's going on? I'd be like, security. You better get this girl out of here. She is dangerous. She takes a lot of laxative. So you understand, she's stupid. This is my very first adult relationship, and it's very nice, Oram, to be in your first adult relationship because you can always just be like, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I didn't know it's my first relationship. I didn't know that. I didn't know that I had to communicate. I hear you. Hey, I hear you. When you say that, I hear you, and I'm gonna do better next time. And I won't. I'm not gonna be doing better just the next time because it's my first one. I need a couple tries, a couple rounds to really get the lesson in my body. It takes me a couple of times because it's my first one. But for Fernando, this is his fourth adult relationship. That is a PhD in relationship. That is doctorado in relationship. Fernando already knows all of this stuff. He knows, be supportive. I'm just hearing about that. Give me a goddamn second to catch up. I need a couple rounds. It's my first one. Fernando has had 3 people who he has told and meant, hey, you are the love of my life. 3. And now it's me. And hey, I'm grateful. I'm happy to be in the mix. But for me, if he is the love of my life, if my first love of my life is my real love of my life, then I'm the luckiest girl in the world, But if that's true, if I really get it in the first go, then I will die. I'll be dead as shit in the ground to never come back, probably because that's not even been a little bit proven. And I will only have gotten to fuse my mind and body with one little Argentinian man. Are you fucking kidding me? You know what I mean? Is that bad to say? I feel like, of course, yes, of course, 1,000 times, yes. What am I even complaining about? Yes, 1,000, yes, of course, the love of my life, for sure, if it's only good. Then, of course, it's only good all the time. It's the love of my life. We never even fight. We just laugh. Oh, you guys are mad? No, actually, we're just laughing. We thought we were mad, but then we just started laughing. So everything's good all the time. But I don't know if you heard the thing about relationships, Oram. It is also bad. You have to fight a bunch. And then, get this, you have to change. Because if you don't change, you are going to be having that same fight again and again and again. Yeah, maybe this time it's in Italy, but it is the same fight. You've had that fight before. And that cycle, either you are fighting or you are changing, or you are fighting or you are changing, that never ends. Sorry, I hate that. No, here's an idea. How about the fight never starts? Huh? Oh, you're getting mad at me? That's okay. People get mad. I have an idea. Why don't you take a shower? Listen to me. And then you masturbate till you're done. And when you come back, you're going to feel better. Are you back? And you're still mad? Okay. Why you get back in the shower? The thing about if you do the shower hack too many times, what ends up happening is that you can just have like a bad relationship. And that's obviously not the point, you know? You want to be in a relationship and just bad. Although people, they do it. They do it sometimes for their whole life. Like my parents, famous example that we all know about. My parents, I wouldn't say my parents have like a bad relationship. I would just say that there is just something about my parents' relationship that is like, get a divorce. Isn't that obvious to all of us a long time ago? Like, obviously not you two. You know what I mean? This is a list of all of the stuff that my mom loves. My mom loves little bread with little jams and little cheeses that go with the bread and the jam. She loves to combine little bread, cheese, and jam. My mom loves Disney movies. She wants to watch a Disney movie, finish it, start it over immediately, Pixar short included. 12 o'clock? Why don't we go dancing? Let's not come back until we're really late, that we stay up all night and we talk about what different angel readers have told us about our past lives that we paid a lot of money to. And my mom wants to in-depth think about what she would say to Walt Disney if one day he unfroze and he came up to her. And he said to her, Gabi, what movie do you want to pitch to Disney Plus? My mom loves that stuff. And that is the same list of stuff that my dad hates. My dad hates that stuff. My dad is an atheist athlete who wants to be in bed by 9 p.m. after watching a movie in black and white in a language he doesn't understand. And my dad, he only eats seeds. And a couple of Lucky Nuts on rotation. That's my dad. And yet they've been together for 30 years. 30 years. Isn't that crazy? And somehow they love each other or whatever. That tells me what is that compatibility, it's not everything. You know what I mean? Like, it cannot be everything. What matters there is that they chose it. You know, that feels like, I've learned that's the one thing that really matters in a relationship. That you at least choose it. You know, because connection doesn't just happen. But it really can if you choose it. And that's the thing that is so crazy about this relationship between you and me, Autumn. Half of you, easy to connect with you. Because you came here because you wanted to be here. And the other half of you were brought. And I think I can tell. I think I can tell the whole time who came because they wanted to come and who was brought. I think I can tell. Like I would say, Miss, for example, that you were brought. Yeah. We can maybe all say together that it doesn't come naturally to you to find me funny. Like you're doing your best, and I can tell. But maybe it doesn't come like, it's not like, oh yeah! It's okay. Thank you for being here, and I'm happy that you're here. I would say, many of you right now, you're sitting in the room, you came here at the recording, you're stuck. And in your brain, I'm talking, and you're thinking, no! No, no! She's gonna be talking like that? That's what she talks like? With that voice, at that speed? About that? And there's what, 38 minutes left? Yes. If you right now want to kill yourself dead, if you're sitting here, you want to kill yourself dead, you can go. You can totally go. You pretend you're going to the bathroom. I can't even see back there. You go, oh, ow. There's a lock. The door is locked, but there's a key. It's there, and we can't even hear it. It's outside. You go. I'm not even just saying this for the show. You can go. Of course, it's a little bit awkward. Of course, for a tiny second, yeah, it's a little bit awkward. But I know in my heart, like it stings, but it doesn't hurt because I know that taste, it got to be taste. That is what they're saying about taste. It got to be taste. So I'm okay if you gotta go. But if you stay, which I would love for you to stay, I really would, I would love it. If you do stay, you're choosing, to stay. Which, hey, maybe there's a joke for you later. You never know. You never know what's about to come. Maybe there's a little thing for you somewhere. But if you leave, you can't know. If you stay, okay. I would just say, if you do decide to stay, just some advice from a girl in a dress. I would say, try harder. Because, Ora, if I may, if you give as much as you expect to take from any relationship, especially this one, this has a real chance at becoming good. Because then we'll arrive at a balance, you know? And a balance is very important in a relationship. I would say that a balance, that is the one thing that matters in a relationship. To really be aware, how much am I giving? How much am I taking? And I know a thing or two about balance because Fernando actually moved for me to the Netherlands, here where we are. The Netherlands. He actually moved here for me. We met in Argentina. He's Argentinian. I went Argentina and then Argentina just to show you, yeah, I can do both. Yeah, it's not a big deal. He moved here. We met over there. We fell in love within 3 months of getting to know each other. It was fast as hell. We walked around the streets of Buenos Aires holding hands, and he was a writer, and he laughed at all of the stuff I said without like a question mark in the end. I've been on so many dates here in the Netherlands where I would say something I thought was like a funny, fun thing to say, and they would go, and he did it. He just laughed, and we fell in love, and then I had to come back to the place where I lived, and then within 6 months of that, he decided on his own to move halfway across the world. He was 29 years old, and he had never left his home country, and it was the middle of the pandemic, and he decided to move here just for me. And we've been together for 4 years because of that decision. He single-handedly made our relationship possible, which is so bad for balance. It's so bad! It's the worst, I would say, for balance, and because that's where we started. That was our starting point. And yeah, I know it's not a point system, but isn't it? It was so hard. That's where we began. And on top of that, if you can even believe that, Oram, I do this for a living. They let me do this the whole time. They even let me wear stuff like this. I said, can I wear this? They say, yeah, of course. I say, okay. Then I will. I do this the whole time. And most of the time, I'm not in the Netherlands. That's not the place where I do most of my work, which means I'd say one thing about me is I'm barely in the Netherlands. And guess where Fernando lives? The Netherlands. That's his home. Which means we met and we fell in love. And within 6 months of that, he was here, living in the place where Dutch people live. No other reason than to be with me. He got here, and I was like, yay! I cannot believe that you're here. I can't believe it. I love you so much. Thank you so much for coming. I'm gonna go. I gotta go, baby. I gotta go because you'll never believe it, but I got a gig in Australia. Right? That's how we feel. That's so exciting. Australia? We can't talk so much because of the time difference, of course, because they're sleeping while we're awake. Isn't that great? We never even talk about that. People are sleeping while we're awake. That's interesting. So what do you have to know? The Dutch kind of unfriendly. Like they're not like unfriendly. They just don't care about you. Like they've got 17 friends from their childhood. They're not aware. Oh, every immigrant got to make friends. You know, they don't care. But they would care if maybe you learn the language, you know, and then for sure you'll integrate. But maybe focus on English because you don't know that yet. Wow! Did you see the wonky houses? and canals? You probably never saw a street and then water. That's awesome, right? You should take a tour. I know a guy out send you a tour. I'll be back in 8 months, and I love your body, baby. You got a rockin' body, baby. So we started couple therapy. We started it when I was 25 years old. People say that is too young to start couple therapy. I say, not if you need it. Well, then I think it's a really good time, potentially the only time. Really good for us, couple therapy. We did it on Zoom, of course, because I'm never there, but hey. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I showed up, I always click that tab. I never look at one other tab. I'm focused as hell. I'm present as shit in that Zoom. Really good for us, couple therapy. Amazing. Really, I can do a show like this because of couple therapy. Of course, we had other problems other than the fact that I was never there, because we're a three-dimensional couple in the real world. Like, one of the things that would really upset me was if Fernando and I are having an argument, and he would say that I had now said something that contradicted the logic of a thing that I had said earlier. That's gonna piss me off. Thing about me is, I'm gonna be saying some different stuff. Because sometimes I said something, and I didn't even think of what the implications were with the thing that I just said. I didn't think I had to hold up in court this thing, you know? Why are you dwelling on that? Maybe why don't you take a look at the thing I'm saying now? That's something interesting to look at, the thing I'm saying now. Look at my argument. I love this argument. I just made it up. And let's say that hypothetically you record me. You know, while we're having an argument, you record my voice to show me, to be like, hey, listen back. And I say something, and then let's just say 3 to 4 minutes later, I am saying something completely different. And you say, what about that? I will hear that, and I'll go, that's not me. I don't know what that is. What'd you put, like Latin American girl into AI? That's fucked up. You don't feel like some sort of ethical problem with doing something like that? You don't feel like there's some sort of ethical breach? Why don't we talk about why you use AI so much? I'll say something like that I pull out of my thin little ass. And then we tell that to our couple therapist, to Geraldine, and she said, Lara, what is it like between your mom and your dad? You know, what's their relationship like? And I say, don't fucking talk about my mom! Because she knows that pisses me off. And then I go home to a trigger town. I'm sorry, where all of my triggers were made, and that's where you want me to go to vacation? To relax at my trigger factory? Where they hug me and they kiss me and they give me the best food I've eaten all year and they wash all my clothes for free and I want to die the whole time? And my mother, she does this fucking annoying thing where she will walk into a room and she will say something with complete conviction. And then I'm not even kidding, minutes later, my mom is saying something completely different. And we used to say, hey, Mom, that's different than the thing you said before, but she would go, ah! So then now we go, hey, that's the same, and you are always saying the same stuff, and we love what you say, Mama. And then as soon as she leaves the room, me, my dad, and my sisters are like, that bitch is so inconsistent. So that's what Geraldine is good for, you know? We let her know, and she lets me know, oh, it's actually not Fernando's fault, it's my mom's fault, and you pass on the blame, and that fixes it. It's much better now. Thank you. It's much better now. What's it called? There's one thing about Geraldine that I don't like, and I wish that I could change, but I gave her too much information because she's my therapist. I told her, by accident, I told her that in my house, she thinks everything about my personality can be explained by this. In my house, in my childhood home, I had beads instead of doors. I'm telling her, I'm like, I'm talking to someone, I don't even know them so well, you know? And there's a small silence, and I'm oversharing in a way that's like, if someone's coming and I gotta get it out quick, like I'm running to overshare and I'm locking eyes, they're uncomfortable, I'm uncomfortable, but I keep going. I'm giving away family secrets for free, quick as hell. And she's like, Lara, of course, Lara. Because you had beads. For doors, Lara. I'm like, Geraldine, I do not think that that's relevant right now. I think many people, they overshare. They didn't have beads for doors. Like, you can't just say that blanket statement about everything I do because I have beads for doors. I'm thinking, she's like, Lara, let's think about it. You close the door, physical, boundary. No. No. You learn. No. What's a bead curtain? And then I have to say, a bead curtain is a maybe. Which is so embarrassing. I have a dream that one day I'll do stand-up comedy in front of like large arenas of like thousands, millions of people, and they'll be completely different than you guys, no offense. And I come out and they love this shit out of me. They watch all my sets on YouTube. They know all the stuff by memory that I do. And I'm completely different than this also. Like I got long white hair down to my knees. And I'm like, got long fingers and I move like this. That's how I move, and I come out, and I'm my voice has to be because obviously there's millions of people in the back you're hearing, so I have to get the word out to everybody. I go like this: "You guys," this is how I talk in my dream. "You'll never believe what happened to me today. I'm sitting in a public bathroom and someone just whips the door open. Why do you think that is?" I go like this, and everyone goes, "Beats for dog!" People are freaking out to get the word out about beads. People are in quarterback mode. No one's listening to anything I'm saying. No one's listening to my premise. Everyone's like this, waiting. I turn the mic. They go, "Beat for dog, beat for dog." There's small earthquakes in the city of Rome. That's a dream I have. Okay, Adam, I feel like I'm making you laugh, some of you. And you haven't even made me laugh once. So maybe now would be a good time for you to write a joke for me, possibly. You know, and we'll do it just in the same way that we did your name, one word at a time. You just say stuff, make me laugh for a change, to set the balance straight. So you can just say anything. You don't have to reference any of the stuff that I said. And no one is... What? What?
Potato.
Amazing. Quick as shit, also. This guy, the whole time, he's like, "When can I say it?" He came in, potato. He's been going on loop in the head. I am like that sometimes. Okay, so we're going to make a sentence joke. You know what I mean? You understand. A joke. Potato, it starts. Potato. Says. One. What? Says? Potato says.
Beads.
Beads. Potato says beads. Potato says beads.
R.
R. What? What?
Doors.
Doors. Oh, and people love that. I missed it. That was an awesome moment you all guys got to have. Even in my own show. Okay, potato said beads are doors. And? Thank God, huh? I'm like, what's gonna happen now? But people from the M lady, thank you. Potato said beads are doors and people love. Doors. Okay, I love this joke. Question mark. So good. Does anybody want to add anything else? So right now we got potato says beads the doors and people love doors. Thank you. That's a good joke. Who's potato? But they have opinions. Potato says, it's like Simon says, but potato in whoever country we live in. Obviously, I'm going to cut that. What did I just say? Potato in whatever country we live in. What? This is one of the things you have to do in a relationship. If you see that there's an imbalance, name it. Now you got to do an activity, then you fix it. Fixed. I feel great about this right now. All of these things, and so many things, we learned through the attachment style lens, which you heard about from your Instagram algorithm. The attachment style lens, of course. I have avoidant, and Fernando has anxious, which is just perfect. Anxious means that Fernando, when we're having moments of a lot of intimacy or a lot of tension in the relationship, he is worried that I am not fully present. And avoidant means that in those moments, it is very hard for me to be fully present. I wish it wasn't the the case, of course, and it's not all of the time, but it is in these moments that are like here. You know, he's like here, and someone's like here with you, and like they're making eye contact like crazy, and like they're being honest, and so like now it's your turn to be honest, and you're supposed to be sometimes the silence after a fight, you know, very here, you know, super like you're supposed to be there, not singing a song in your head, you know, thinking about what's going on right now, what there. And my therapist says that in those moments, if I dissociate from those moments, what I should do is say something honest, you know, say something that brings me back. But the thing about here is that sometimes it can happen during sex in a relationship. Sex in a relationship can be so like, you and me now, you know? Yes, and this is us together! You know what I'm saying? And I've had sex, and I'll have it again. I one time thought that I was asexual for 2 years. And it turns out that I had just gotten a weird haircut. And I didn't know that it was the haircut. And I just kept getting the haircut. And it was keeping me out of the game in a huge way. I would look at myself in the mirror and I was like, I don't know this girl, but she is not having sex. Man, she did it for 2 years. And now I grew out my mullet, and that's where apparently I held it. My sexuality, I mean. It's weird that I knew that I was sexual. I've been a sexual person since I was little. Like, I know that I like getting my hair pulled. And like when my mom would brush me and my sister's hair when we were little, my sister, they'd be screaming and crying and asking for a detangler. And I was always like, no, yeah, that's okay for me. That's not a big deal, actually. No. And then I tie a little knot at the bottom for the next day. Just the type of kid that I was. And it's so crazy. There's a place sometimes when you're having sex, you get your hair pulled in one specific place. It hurts like hell and it feels like assault. You want to stop immediately. And then they move like 1 millimeter to the right and you're like... Has anyone had this? There's one place, you're having sex, and if someone pulls your hair in this exact place, you become like an incredible chef. You know about this? You are having sex, somebody grabs you right there, your legs, they start moving towards it. You can't stop your legs, they're going towards the kitchen. Your hands, they start julienning. No knife, no carrot. You're going, behind, corner! Corner! And you're still fucking, you're like this. No knife. You're like, what's going on? You know about this? I told that joke to my older sister, and she said, no one is going to understand that. And for the rest of you, that is ratatouille. So that's that movie about that horse. And of course, I want, more than anything, I want to be able to connect and be here. Especially during sex, I want to be here, of course. But there is something about when the situation demands here, that in my head, I'm having sex, and in my head, I'm like, isn't it crazy? I'm living in the Netherlands for 7.5 years. When did that happen? 7.5 years? What are we doing in the Netherlands? Wait, I didn't even know that place. I don't even know, that's my home, the Netherlands. I didn't even know that place. 7.5 years, because I never made another decision. I made one decision, and then I just half-assed that decision for 7.5 years. Because I can't make another decision, because it's hard for me to make a decision. So I didn't make another decision. And now I just live here. And that's why I don't know what it says on my Dutch washing machine. I don't know. I go there twice a week. I go fucking... I pick out random. I Russian roulette. Ever. Usually I go cartoon. Usually that's my usual. I go cartoon. Sometimes I have cartoon eco, and then I have cartoon mix. And I know that if I had a long shower, I will cartoon eco for balance. I will. And then I also have one that's like shekalik and I don't touch it. What's it called? Yeah, I'm thinking that in my head. I'm thinking like cartoon eco. That's funny. I'll balance it out with a cartoon eco. That's maybe a funny wording. I should say that again. Katuniko. I'm thinking, where's my phone? I'm like, no, don't look at your phone. And I'm thinking that in my head, in my body, I'm like this. Completely dead behind the eyes. I'm just dead. Because I'm thinking, Katuniko. So that I don't forget it, so I can have the laugh that we had today. That's not good for the relationship, of course. I would say if there's one thing that matters in the relationship is that you are alive behind the eyes, you know? As often as you can be in a relationship, that's very important, Ordam. So our couple therapist, she gives us tasks to alive us behind the eyes. Fernando has to do improv. He has to do inner child work, anxious inner child work. I have to learn to care for something, which is so much harder. That's hard. I was like, okay, I can do that. I can care for something. I was like, should I have a baby? Like, should I just have a kid and then I take care of that kid? I was like, I can't have a baby. I haven't even fucking had an abortion yet. Obviously, you have to do things like God intended. There's an order. I was like, maybe I'll get a dog. Maybe potentially I get a dog. I don't think I had to talk to Fernando because he'd be taking care of it the most. Like, that doesn't really make sense. And I was about to do something. Then I got invited to go to this storytelling festival in the northern part of the Netherlands in an island called INKLING, which I know I'm saying right. And I go off and I'm telling stories and I'm at the forest. I'm having a nice time. I get back. I take a shower and I notice that I have like a little black thing on the side of my leg. And I get out of the shower. I take a photo, zoom in, and I can see that it's a tick. It's like a fat tick that has been there like for a while because it's fat. And it's like, you know, like I can see it, and in the photo I can see that it has these big black eyes. And I was like, well, this I can take care of. Because if you think about it, in a huge way, she chose me. She did, she chose me. And I mean, yeah, she's small, but she's getting bigger. She is. Her name is Flavia, and I would show her to you, but I don't do burlesque. She's just under here. And I feel like, yeah, I'm a little bit afraid that she'll give me Lyme, of course, but I feel like I'm giving her so much. I don't want to live in a world where I believe that if I give someone so much, then they would turn around, fuck me over, and give me Lyme, you know? Like, I don't want to believe that. So I'm just giving, I'm giving, and yeah, I feel like, is she growing disproportionately, and am I a little worried about it? Yes. Sure. You know, like, am I dizzy every time I get up? Yes. But am I a mother? Yeah, you know? And I'm learning about sacrifice. Sacrifice is so important. I would say sacrifice, that's the one thing that matters in a relationship. That you are willing, at least, to sacrifice. Not that you have to, but that you're willing to sacrifice, you know? And I'm sacrificing my blood. And that's pretty big. I'd say I'm learning about that. And I think it's very important that you kind of know what you'd be willing to sacrifice, especially in a relationship. I'd like to know what you would be willing to sacrifice. What would you say would be really hard, Oram, for you to sacrifice? Would you say, oh no, please, don't make me sacrifice that? Food? Thank you.
Having sex with someone else.
Oh my God. Having sex with someone else. So you are having sex with one person, but you want to always have sex with more people?
I will need to sacrifice that.
You would hate that?
I would, yeah, well.
That's not so bad for me. Okay. So having sex with only one person? So I guess what I was asking was something different than what you thought. But in the end, you know what? I'm just going to put monogamy. Or having to sacrifice polyamory. Or something like that. Okay, nice. Thank you. Other stuff? Career. Thank you. Okay.
Cutting my hair.
Cutting your hair. To sacrifice, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. Hair. So I'm gonna put hair. Sacrifice hair. Nuh-uh, no chance.
Time.
Limes.
Time.
Time. Limes. Thank you. Time. Perfect. Thank you. Is that it? Great. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, there was one more. Oh, really? Friends. Friend. Thank you. Okay, nice. Okay, wonderful. Okay, it's a little bit hard for me to do the next part when you say stuff like that. No, because that's, what? Limes, thank you. No, that's good. And I totally understand what you're going for. I appreciate that. But I was going to say, like, I would say different stuff, which is kind of what you're saying. But I wouldn't have said lime. I just heard lime, but that's because I'm hard of hearing. I think I could live without lime. I would say that I would say different stuff. I would say, like, it's okay that you're like that. I'm not saying, hey, that's bad that you say this stuff. That's fine that you're like that. But I would have said, first thing I would have said would have been family first for me. Personally, me. Maybe freedom. That would have been the second one for me. Not like what you said. Which is like fine that you said that, but it just sucks because like we're different. And no, the thing about it is that time is finite. And don't worry. You being here, you actually being here now means that you didn't go somewhere else, you know, that you didn't do something else, and that someone else didn't come because you came, you know, like that's what that means. The time, we had the time. And it sucks because you came here, and then we find out that we're incompatible. That sucks. 'Cause compatibility, that's the only thing that matters. I've always said that. I have. I've always said that. I have. I literally have never said anything but that. That's what I've always said. And if I said something different, I meant this the whole time. I did. It was obvious from what I was saying. It was obvious that I meant this. So, okay. Whatever. Sure. Okay, we're having a fight. You have anything to say? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't like that. Sorry, I don't like that. Okay, obviously it's my turn to talk. I can see everybody eye contact like crazy to me. Oh, okay, say something. I know what you want me to say. We're in a fight. You've said something, and now I'm a little bit disappointed with you. You understand? And I have to fix it. You're looking at me like, oh, Lara, fix it. I can fix it, obviously. I know what I'm supposed to do. I could tell you something. Oh, I'll tell you something really honest. Sure, tell you exactly what I'm thinking right now. Tell you something that brings you right in. Oh, then we write it off in the book of our relationship. Oh, it's actually good that we had a fight. Because then we learned something about you and you need to be, okay. Sure, I could do that. I can tell you something now that brings us right and moves us forward. For sure, I could be honest as hell right now. I'm about to be. I'm going to be raw and intimate as fuck just now. I'm about to be. I'm going to say something so fucking honest that I'm thinking right now. I'm about to. Here it comes. It's about to, so I'm about to do it. I'm going to say something and gonna fix the whole thing because I have something to say. I do. Here it comes. In about 4 seconds. Every time you laugh, I have to start over. Okay, give me a second. Just give me a fucking second. Here I come. Here I come. Here it comes. Something honest and raw as shit. Here it comes. Ow! Ow! No! Ow, no! Is that a girl? Is it? Is that a girl? Is it? Ow! It's my shoes! Ow! Is it a girl? No! Oh my God! I know what this is. It's one of the Extinction Rebellion protesters. Shit! I was walking past one of their protests and one of them just clipped themselves off me. And they knew I was coming to do a show. I get it when they do it with the art, but I'm an artist, I think. Oh, I'm sorry, Ona. I don't even know man. I'm sorry. I think I have Lyme disease. Okay. I'm trying. Whatever, it's not right, but it's something. Okay. I don't have anything to say honest about that. When you're mad at me, I don't want to do it. Sorry. When it's hard, I don't want to do it. I am pretty sure if it's hard, it's not right. I'm pretty sure. If it's hard, why is it so hard? Can't it just be easy? Why is it so hard? I'm pretty sure it's not right. But I have 2 wolves inside of me, Oram. One of my wolves knows that can't be true. That it's not that if it's hard, it means it's not right, but that every relationship is hard and that it's getting through the hard parts that lets you know if you're right for each other or not. And that the depth that you can feel on the other side of things being hard, that's so much better than the depth you would have ever felt if everything was easy all the time. One of my wolves knows that. And my other wolf has a girl strapped to her back. Half of me knows that it would probably be incredible to be in a forever relationship with Fernando. We'd probably love each other for a very long time because we're incredibly compatible and that's the only thing that matters. And we make each other laugh and we probably have little hard of hearing and anosmic children. They hit their heads against the wall. We laugh, laugh, laugh. Because that's what we do. And my other half is like, what if there's another love of my life? You know? Just around the corner. Or, and here is just an idea. What about 7 or 8 other ones? You know, as a thing that could potentially be really great for everybody involved. So what Fernando and I do to remedy this problem is that we will role play. And we'll role play in a way that allows us to live in another reality for real. We're not kidding around. Grounded realities, real scenes, for real. You know? Names, backstories, for real. Like, I would never do like a sexy nurse. I wouldn't. If I'm a nurse that just finished a 22-hour shift at the hospital. This nurse, she's so goddamn tired. She's at the bar only because she needs a drink. She's trying to forget all the ladies she saw eat their own placenta. She always says, you don't have to do that. You really don't have to eat that. They say, it's the nutrients, it's the one chance. She says, literally, if you have enough fish oil, it's almost the same thing. But they eat it, she has to watch it. Also, she wants to have sex so bad, but only because she's just so low on oxytocin. And Fernando, he'd never do like a sexy firefighter because they have PTSD. So we would never do a frontline worker. He likes to do like IT guy. That's fun for him. Non-essential. And he's a writer, so he likes to role play like, I have a job. That's what he likes, and I love him. That's what he likes. And I like to role play like philosophy girl. You know, we meet our grounded reality is San Francisco, and it's actually our apartment and our studio in Amsterdam. And we meet at the bar. It's our kitchen. And we have a martini. It's water. And we show up. He shows up wearing a Stanford shirt. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I would care more if I hadn't gone to Yale in the role play. I have. And Stanford's awesome, but I'm pretty sure Yale's actually an Ivy League and Stanford isn't, so whatever. But I'm glad he's smart. And then we show up. We're talking, and it's nice. He's telling me about this app that he made. He actually dropped out of Stanford because of this app. He has an amazing app. It's called Burst, and it uses AI to combat fake news, which is super cool and in the zeitgeist. And I love the zeitgeist because I study philosophy. So I love the zeitgeist bit is a big thing for me. And I tell him about me. I study philosophy because I love logic and reasoning. It's just really big on reasoning. And my friends, they think I'm so good at logic. They call me consistency head. I'm like that's not even a good nickname. But they're like, girl, that's just what you're like. So I let them. And at some point, it's like so hot in the bar between both of us. I'm like, whatever. Like, I'm gonna ask him to go home with me. Like, if he says no, I went to Yale. I'll find someone else. And he says, yeah, and we go back to his house, and when we get there, immediately he's like making out with me. I'm like, hey, buddy, like slow down. I do not know you, you know? Like I'm not ready to do that. Like I want to know about you first. Like tell me about your family, you know? Like where are your parents from? And he's like, oh yeah, my mom's from Brazil, and my dad's from South Africa. And I'm like, wow, how cool. And how'd they make it over to the United States where we are? Like what visa did they get? And he's like, oh, they got one that's called the H1N1. I'm like, that's a virus. I literally know that's a virus. What visa was it? And he's like, stop asking about the visa. I'm like, it just like helped me get into it. Like, tell me about the visa. What's the visa situation? What visa was it? What's the visa? He's like, Lara, stop asking about the visa. I'm like, my name's Sabrina. What's the visa situation, big boy? Huh? What visa was it? Huh? How long did it take him to get that visa? What was the bureaucratic process like? Huh? Was it long? Was it short? Was it weeks? Was it months? How long was it? How long did it take on to get that? How did your dad get it first? Did your mama get it? What's the visa situation, bad boy? What visa was it? What's the visa situation? You gonna tell me? What was the visa like? Huh? You gonna tell me about that visa? You gonna tell me about it? And he gets mad. He's like, it's a highly skilled migrant visa. Are you fucking happy? It took them 4 to 7 years to get the fucking visa. Right? My mom got it first, and she had to wait for my dad for 4 to 7 years. You know what that is, Sabrina? And that's fucking hard for him. He waited for his dad. He was in New York City fucking driving cabs. He's a doctor. That's hard. And after all that time, 4 to 7 years, every time it was before FaceTime. We'll be writing letters back and forth for 4 to 7 years. That's all the time. They got a little bit of luck, and they got to move to San Francisco, and I got to go to Stanford, and I drop out, and now I have an app called Burst. I tell you, I heard that story, and I had one of these like full body comes. You know when you have one of these comes where like you used to have bones and now you have no more bones? Like your bones went somewhere else and all your bones turned into sand, like you have sand instead of bones? And there was a bunch of liquid on the ground, and I was like, no, I squirted all over the floor. I'm so sorry. But I actually didn't even squirt. I actually peed a lot. That's the truth, but if you have a boyfriend that has no sense of smell, that's the thing that you can just do. Yeah. So yeah, we play. We pretend. We soothe my left wolf. But in the end, we willingly come back to our realities where, yeah, it is hard and it is work. And we have to pay a little lady £175 for 75 minutes of talking to her about her problem. And that's expensive. But we keep doing it because we love each other. So we keep choosing it. Just like you, Oram. You chose this to spend 1 hour, your life, with me. And yeah, it wasn't perfect. I know about that. It wasn't perfect, but that's a good thing that it wasn't perfect. It cannot be perfect. It cannot be perfect if it's real, And you are really right fucking here, Every single one of you is fucking here. Nobody even laughed. It is here. And I am really right fucking here. And I barely thought about Katoon this whole time. Because that's what you do in a relationship. You choose it until you don't. Because you changed or because you're dead. And now you're dying. We gather here today to say goodbye to Odam's wife. I was lucky enough to be present for all of Odam's life. And we had moments of greatness together. And moments that were, totally boring. And none of them felt entirely my fault. We both tried for each other. And I would say that there were real moments when we connected. Like, for example, just off the top of my head, they knew I love jokes and they actually wrote one you can't even believe. They literally said this to me. Potato says, bathe the doors, and people love doors? And they enunciated a lot, enough. And we found out that we were different, and I do not know that we would have lasted forever, but I am glad that I got to look into their many eyes. I'm glad they were here. I'm glad we tried for a relationship because I would say that is the one thing that matters in life. Relationships. Thank you, Odam. I hope to run into pieces of you along the way. Just like a seagull whose son was shredded by an airplane turbine. Now, if you could please join me in singing a song I actually wrote for Odam. Join in if you know the words. When I find myself in times I'm double, Southern Mary comes to mind. Simple word willow, so it is. And when the mountains fight, you are standing right in front of my eyes. Simple word willow, so it is. So it is. So it is. Maybe. It's not it, but maybe that's good. Cut. Yay! Thank you guys! You were perfect! Thank you.